Hey guys, welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be doing Season 7 Chapter 2 of the Infinite Labyrinth. Make sure to like and subscribe and put down any questions in the comments below. With Stage 4, this is a team I'll be using. Durian's going to be running the new TBD set, but if you have two Earth sets that works perfectly fine as well. Candy's going to be running the main Earth set if you have two Earth sets. Alchemist just wants the Korobi set or a Dark Equipment Wizard's Artifact. Rye, he wants the spare Wind set, but if you don't have a spare Wind set, you can always just use Epics or other Super Epics that you may have. Plantain's going to be running this. Rockstar can run the Max Amp Buff set. For me, it works perfectly fine, but for you, your Rockstar might not do enough damage, so he can just run the Water set. Lemon-Zest is going to be running this. If you don't have another Jello artifact, you can just run the main Lemon-Zest artifact. Cherry's going to be running this, and Jalapeno is going to be running this. Stage 1 here is quite easy. To begin, we're just going to make sure we use both the Alchemist and Candy skill, and then we're going to wait for the ultimates to proc. At around 5 seconds, we're going to use Alchemist's ultimate and then Candy's ultimate. Then we're going to start the wave and then use Candy's skill instantly. Then we're going to swap to... Then we're going to use a charge-up attack from Candy to kill the left 3 enemies on the side here. So like this. You do want to be quite perfect with your aim. You want to hit as many of these guys as possible. You also don't want to be as low as I am, just so that the Candy's skill can work better. But once we've done that, we're going to use Alchemist's skill, and you want to aim it more to the left of what I aimed it here. So about where my cursor is there. This just makes these first enemies die here very quickly. Then we can swap to Durian and then just ultimate quickly. And the higher you are, I do suggest being a little bit higher than what I am here, because Candy's ultimate can hit the top people over here, making this third wave spawn quicker. Then yeah, we'll just use Durian's ultimate to kill everyone in this first wave. This stage here isn't too bad. We just want to build stacks with Rockstar's skill. Swap to Plantain and then use his ultimate. Start the wave and then use Rockstar's ultimate. You want to cast Rockstar's ultimate a little bit earlier than what I did. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Then we're going to swap to Rye and use his ultimate. And you want to make sure you hit this bottom left guy and top right guy. Then you can swap back to Rye, use the skill, and then just kill everyone with Plantain's skill. And if you are quicker than what I was there, you can kill this middle guy before he jumps down. This stage here is quite easy if you have a strong Jalapeno, but if you don't have a strong Jalapeno, you can always use the ultimate ability from the left side to the right side to kill the first wave instantly. But to start off with, we're going to use Cherry's skill just like this here. I'm going to swap the Jalapeno and then use one of her skills on the left and far right most guy. This just kills them instantly. You can use a couple basic attacks to kill this middle guy, but I like to swap to Lemon-Zest and then use his ultimate as soon as possible to kill this wave. I was a little bit slow here, so my Lemon-Zest ult won't connect. But then we can just swap to Cherry and then use her skill to finish everyone off. And if your Cherry isn't strong enough like I was here, you can always swap back to Jalapeno and kill the left guys or the other guys. This is the team I'll be using for stage 5. DC wants to run this with the Chili artifact. If you don't have a strong Chili artifact, you can just use DC's normal artifact. Korobi wants this set. Durian wants this set. Again, you can use Earth set, that's completely fine. Soda wants to run this. Plantain wants to run this. You can use the Lonesome Moonlight as well if your Plantain's a little bit weak, but I don't need to worry about that. Rockstar wants to run Max Amp Buff. Lemon-Zest wants to run this. You do want to use Lemon instead of Wizard here, though I don't have Lemon unlocked and I'm not really planning on doing that, so I'm going to be using Wizard here. Jalapeno wants to be running this as well. This first stage here is quite simple to begin. We're going to be using start the wave and then using Durian's ultimate to kill the first wave. Once this first wave's dead, we can use Korobi's skill there to kill this flower on the right side here. Then we can use DC's skill to kill the rest of these guys. And if your DC is stronger than mine, he should easily be able to kill both the middle guy and the top guy, though my DC wasn't able to do that. So I'm going to swap back to Durian real quick and just kill this flower over here. But this guy normally would be dead. Then you can use DC's skill to kill this guy here. And you do want to position yourself around the middle where my cursor is right now, just so you can easily aim Korobi ult to the top left and top right. But it does take a couple is quite precise to do if you have a weak Korobi like mine. So you just want to use the ult like this and then bring it over and then just finish him off like that. This stage here, you want to make sure your Soda's below 75% HP, and if you're using Lonesome Moonlight and Plantain, you want to do the same for him as well. Then we're going to use Rockstar's ultimate here. and then swap back to Plantain just so we can use his ultimate. You want to aim the ultimate right about here, so the little arrow that was on his ultimate, you want to aim it just for the corner here. This guarantees that this top left guy over here gets pulled in, and then you can just use Plantain's skill to kill this first wave here. Then we're going to swap to Soda, use her skills to kill everyone like this. You do want to make sure you aim it so you can hit this guy over here, just to make it a little bit more consistent. Then we're going to use Soda's ultimate to kill the rest of the people here. And if you did miss like me, that's okay, because you can just use Soda Wave and then swap back to Plantain to finish everyone off like that. And if your Plantain's stronger than mine, he should just be able to kill the bottom enemies over here. And this guy would also be dead from Soda's Wave. This stage here is quite easy if you have Lemon unlocked, but for me, because I don't have Lemon, I'm going to be using Wizard. We want to use Wizard's ultimate to kill the first wave like this. If your Wizard isn't strong enough, you can just swap to Gelatino and then use her skill to kill everyone like that. Then we want to come down to the bottom and then use her ultimate to kill all the bottom road enemies. Once we kill all the bottom row enemies, we want to use one basic attack to kill this guy, and then one skill to kill the top left guy over here. Then we're going to come over to the left side and use the ultimate to kill both the middle guy and the bottom guy, and then you can just use a skill on Lemazes to finish off the last guy like that. This is what I'll be using for stage 6. Durian's going to be running this, Karobi's going to be running this, Candy's going to be running this with the Going Beyond artifact, Soda's going to be running this, Plantain's going to be running this with Lonesome Moonlight. You can run Going Beyond artifact, I have found that to work as well, I just find that's a little bit more consistent. Rockstar's going to be running this, Lemazest's going to be running this. If you don't have a second one of these artifacts, you can just use Lemazest's artifact. Cherry's going to be running this with Going Beyond. If you do use a Going Beyond on Plantain, and if you don't have a third one, you can just use Lemazest's artifact, and Jalapeno's going to be running this. This stage here is quite hard if you don't have a strong Karobi, but to start off with, we're going to use Candy's ultimate, start the wave, and then use Candy's skill. Then we're going to use Durian's ultimate. You do want to be a little bit slower with Durian's ultimate because you want this shield to break before it lands. Just like that. Once these guys are dead though, you're going to use 2 basic attacks on both of these guys in the middle. This just starts the third wave instantly. Then we're going to use a skill, and you just want to finish off everyone with Candy's ultimate. You can aim it so this guy and this guy both get hit, and this guy as well die, but my Karobi isn't strong enough for that to happen, so I just swap back to Durian and finish these guys off. To start this stage here, I've made sure my Soda and Plantain are below the 75% and 50% HP. But to start off with, we're going to come to the right side of this platform and then use Plantain's ultimate. You want to make sure that it's high enough to hit all the enemies on the right side here. Then you're going to swap to Rockstar and use his ultimate on these stairs out here. You want to make sure it's above the second step so it still hits across these enemies here and low enough to hit these enemies here. Then you're going to swap to Soda and then use her ultimate to kill the first group of enemies like that. Then we're going to use Soda's wave to kill these guys here, and you want to be a bit quick here, so you want to use Soda's skill to kill these guys like this, and then you want to use the wave to go down and hit these bottom guys here. And if you're faster than what I was here, these guys on the right side will be hit by Plantain's ultimate, allowing you to use a single skill to finish him off. But because I was slower, I can't have Plantain's ultimate to tag him, and Plantain won't be able to kill them with an ult. So I'd swap to Plantain's skill like that, and it should be able to hit all 3 enemies, killing them instantly. This stage here, you do need a very strong Jalapeno, but to start off with, we're going to use Cherry's ultimate at the bottom of the pillar here. We're going to start the wave and then use Lemazest's basic attack and skill and then ult. Once this wave is dead, we're going to just use charge-up attacks to kill the left and right guy. You do need to be fast enough so that Jalapeno can get to the top here, and Cherry can maintain the tag on this enemy here. Then you just want to use a couple of basic attacks and skills to finish off everyone, and if this guy doesn't die, you can always just aim charge-up attacks to kill him, but then you want to finish this guy off with the rest of your artillery. You may want to swap back to Cherry to use the skill, or Lemazes if your Lemazes is stronger, but yeah, you just want to finish off this guy as quick as you can. And that will be the Season 7 Chapter 2 guide for the Infant Labyrinth. Sorry if today's video is a little bit rushed, I am a bit busy with some stuff in real life. But with that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.